you're right, Jim. It's not done. It's not done. Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes! Look at Al's face. This is a top performance. Look at Al's face.
I think the message from Wrighty is loud and clear. It is not done. I think we heard that.
Ooh, it's not done.
We're happy with that performance.
To be honest, Al, it was like I say, it was a great game for us, especially the first goal. But, you know, listening to people saying about the boys of like the experienced players have not turned up in games, not done well since we got knocked out of Europe, simply because of a few hiccupy results at a time of the season where people are putting under pressure. I think that kind of result, going to that St James's Park at this stage of the season against a Newcastle side in the best form of the season at the right time for them and beating them is an unbelievable result for us.
You need a sip of water. Hit the post with Newcastle. 8 minutes in, the overturn of Newcastle's penalty. Alan Shearer.
Well, first of all, they worked the corner really, really well. The referee has given the penalty. And then obviously he's been told to go to the screen
Michael Salisbury in Vietnam.
Michael Salisbury feels as if that's hit his leg first. Now,
what do you think?
I don't. I've looked at it 6 or 7 times, and I can't tell you for certain that's hit his leg first. I'd be fascinated to hear what Dermot says, because if it's taken the referee 7 replays to look at, then it's not clear and obvious, which is then it has to be an overturn for it to be an absolute howler. I just don't see it. I keep watching it and watching it. I'm waiting for someone to tell me it's definitely hit his leg, and I can't see it.
But when I look at it, and obviously people say, oh, it's Arsenal. When you look at that, the reason why you're vexed as you are out is because that looks to me like it's hit the top of his thigh. Why are they looking at it so many times? That's the problem. They don't need to look at it so many times. You can see that Kivio's arms.
You're happy? That's clear enough.
Of course I am. Of course I am. I'm totally happy with that because they've looked at it too long. It's come off from the top of his thigh. Where's Derm?
Dermot Gallagher. We've got one way, one the other. Are you happy with the overturn?
Yeah, I think it has hit the top of his thigh, Steve.
You think, Dermot, or you know?
Well, I'm convinced it's hit the top of his thigh.
You're 100% certain that's hit the top of his leg and it's an absolute howler from the referee?
I think the fact he's given a penalty that I don't think is handball.
Can you answer the question?
Yeah, I think it is a
You're
howl.
absolutely 100% certain that's hit his leg on the replays that you've seen, because I can't see it. You must have better eyes than I have. And why is it taking 7 replays if it's that certain?
There it is.
Well,
Derm, stick to your guns.
I'm convinced it's hit the top of his thigh. What you would say...
You're 100% certain it's hit his thigh?
Yes, and what you would say, Alan, is once Chris Kavanagh goes to the screen, it's his decision. He can make... He's got all options. He can still stick with a penalty. He can say, yeah, I've made a mistake.
But why would it take that many replays if it's certain? Why is he looking at 7 replays if it's that clear and obvious error?
I don't know why they watch it so often, Alan, but I think, in my view, once you look at it, I think it's at the top of his thigh.
I'm not certain that's hit the top of his thigh. It may have, but I'm not certain it has. For it to be overturned, that's what I'm angry about.
The problem with that...
It may have. I can't tell you for certain that it hasn't.
The problem with that is that they've taken too long. They don't need to look at it that long to see it's at the top of his thigh from me.
OK.
Maybe we're too close to it.
Dermot, this may well go on after the game, so thank you very much indeed.
Cheers, Derm.
Thank you.
Doing great stuff,
Arsenal,
Derm.
let's remind ourselves, 3.5 minutes later, did score. Martin Ødegaard, 15th of the season, originally from their free kick, Wrighty.
Yeah, well, you know, this is against the run of the play at the time because Newcastle started exactly how I thought they would. But when you look at this, you know, again, Martin Ødegaard's got himself in a position where he's got a load of time and space, and that's all you need. Bang, through the legs, and it's in, and it's kind of settled Arsenal down. It made Newcastle realise that they're going to have a problem if they go